Welcome everybody to EWA Thursday Trauma. As we kick things off here, we've got Velvet Vice taking on Hana Hikari, and Hana with a handspring, and look out, flying head scissors. What a way to start things off here on Trauma. Both women now here locked up. Velvet now with that wrist lock applied. Now Hana reverses into a wrist lock of her own. Putting the pressure here on Velvet Vice, but Velvet full arm dragon twist. Goes into that top wrist lock. Putting pressure on that wrist and the bicep. And Velvet takes Hana down and then follows it up with a jumping elbow. And then stomp to the arm. Oh, look out, Velvet. Single leg monkey flip. Now Velvet's going to go outside to the top rope. Diving elbow finds the mark. Velvet hooks the leg here with the cover. 2. But Hana able to kick out at 2. Velvet now sizing her up. Sets her up for the Irish whip. And a back body drop by Velvet Vice. Velvet drives the knee. No, Hana able to sidestep and get to the feet. Oh, look at that. Hana, went for a springboard moonsault off the bottom rope, but Velvet able to get out of the way. Velvet with a kick sends Hana down. Look out. Oh, shotgun drop kick. Velvet rolls her over and goes for the cover. But Hana able to kick out at 1. Velvet picks her up here. Oh, but Hana with a headbutt, and Velvet goes down. Double foot stomp, but Velvet moves and hits a running lariat. Velvet sets her up for the Irish whip. Spinning wheel kick, but Hana able to get out of the way. Rolls her through into a Kimura. She's got it locked in. Oh, but Velvet able to escape real quick. She knew she was in danger. Didn't want to hang around in that Kimura very long. Hana slams her down right in the center of the ring. Oh, hooks her in the waist. This could be Blossom Bomb. She's got the pin. 2. And no, Velvet kicks out. Velvet rolling it over to the corner. Hana now grabs her by the ankles and alley-oops her out. Hana trying to keep that momentum going, but Velvet catches the kick and elbows the knee. Oh, but Hana caught her with the back elbow. Went for looked like a wheelbarrow or victory roll, and Velvet countered. She goes for the cover. Hana, though, out at 1. Hana now rolling out to the floor. Velvet's going up to the top rope. Missile drop kick down to the floor. Velvet sending Hana back into the ring. Sizing her up here. What's she looking for? There's that Hurricane Rana. Velvet now dragging her away from the ropes so she can go for the cover, I think. Yeah, there it is. She hooks the outside leg. 2. And no! Hana gets the left shoulder up. I think the fact that Velvet had to drag her away from the ropes gave her enough time to beat the 3 count. Now Hana back up to her feet. Scoops Velvet up on the shoulders. Shoulder breaker. Top rope springboard moonsault. What height there by Hana Hikari. Now she goes off the ropes. Oh no, she thought better of it. I think she realized Velvet was about to get up. Sends her off for the Irish whip. Drops down. Oh, double axe handle. But Velvet back up but walks into an overhand chop. Hana's sizing her up now, waiting for Velvet to get back to her feet. Hana now out to the apron. Springboard Hurricane Rana. Hana using that quickness and aerial proficiency. Oh, and she hits the drop kick. And a second drop kick. She ducks a clothesline off the ropes. Crossbody. Hana now picks her up. Reverse knife edges. A slap across the face. Oh, look at that. Back suplex with the leg hooked. And now Hana's going to go up to the top rope. What's she looking for here? Oh, she went for a missile drop kick, but misjudged the distance. Velvet now with a back elbow. Kick to the midsection. Sets her up, has her up on the shoulders, but Hana with right hands able to escape. Velvet though, gut wrench suplex. Wait for Hana to get to her feet here. What she got in mind? Velvet grabs her into the top turnbuckle head first. Oh, but Hana catches the kick, reverses things, but a back elbow by Velvet Vice. Grabs her by the head, bulldogs her down. Oh, Hana caught her with a kick to the head. Sets her up for the Irish whip into the buckle. Hana now scoops and slams. And now to the outside, up to the top rope. Setting her up again. And again, too far on the missile drop kick. But Hana grabs her from behind. Up and down into the Shiranui. She's dragging Velvet Vice back towards the middle of the ring. Turns her over. Got the legs on the knees, up and into the Rita Romero special. Oh, but Velvet able to escape. Sends her off to the ropes. Hana goes up and over to the apron. And Velvet stun guns her. Hana down on the floor. Referee starting to administer a count. Velvet Vice wasting no time, slamming her head first into the ring apron, and then a standing moonsault on the floor. Velvet with a jumping knee drop. And she's kicking it into high gear here. Cinches her up. Oh no! Pile driver on the floor! Velvet back into the ring. And I don't know if Hana Hikari is going to be able to get up and answer the 10 count at this point. Referee is up to 6. Urging Hana to get back into the ring. She's starting to stir. Counts at 7. And Hana able to get back into the ring. Oh, look at this. Catches her in a victory roll into a bridge. She's got her hooked. 2. Oh, and Velvet just able to get the shoulder up before 3. And turns her into a spinning neck breaker. Velvet now could be looking for that German suplex. Oh, Hana with an elbow. Takes her down. She's got the Kimura. She's got it locked in again. Oh, and she is pulling on that arm. Oh, but Hana relinquishing the hold. Stomp. Oh, here we go. One more time. Up and down with the Blossom Bomb. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Let's take a look back at what went down here right from the get-go. Hana Hikari with this handspring into a head scissors. But Velvet would start to apply the pressure, flying through the air with this elbow drop. She'd go for the cover, but Hana able to kick out. Sends her for the Irish whip, and a backdrop sends Hana down. And then Hana here drops her. And then she'd hook her around the waist, flip her up and down with the Blossom Bomb. Thought that she might have had the win here, but Velvet able to kick out. And then Hana with a drop kick, a second drop kick. Charges in, hits the crossbody. But then out on the floor here, we thought that this was going to be the end of Hana Hikari on this night. Pile driver by Velvet Vice. But Hana able to get in, and she would reverse into a pin here. And Velvet just able to get the shoulder up. But then Hana one more time around the waist, up and down into the Blossom Bomb. And gets the 1, the 2, and the 3. And picks up a huge win. As we kick off Thursday Trauma, it's Hana Hikari victorious over Velvet Vice. An interesting matchup here next on Thursday Trauma as we have a clash of the two smallest competitors in the EWA as Devin Young takes on El Muerto. Muerto using that 5-pound size advantage. Both men now here locked up. And Young throws Muerto back, follows it up with some kicks. Devin Young, known for those kicks, and a somersault kick connects. Young now setting up for something. Springboards up. Oh, he went for a clothesline, but El Muerto dodged. Muerto now with the Irish whip. Goes behind and a release German suplex by El Muerto. Sizing him up. Basement drop kick right to the head. And Devin Young now crawling over to the corner trying to get back to his feet. Muerto, oh, he gets caught by Young there. Reversal, and now Muerto turns the tide one more time. Big forearm. Slams Young. Oh, but Young turns the tables again. Grabs El Muerto, and no, tosses him shoulder first into the ring post. Young now grabs him, then alley-oops him out of the corner. Goes for an acai moonsault, but El Muerto gets out of the way. But Young answers with an enziguri. Young now off the ropes. Oh, looked like he was going for a neck breaker, but El Muerto able to dodge that. Both men now locked up again, collar and elbow. Shows how evenly matched these two are as Devin Young grabs the rear waist lock, but Muerto breaks the grip and reverses into a rear waist lock of his own. Young trying to get loose, but El Muerto putting the squeeze on him. Young does break out with a snapmare and then into a rear chin lock. Oh, and look at Young bridging to put more pressure on the head and neck. Young now has Muerto by the arm. Looked like Muerto was about to get back to his feet, but Devin Young able to grab an armbar. Muerto fighting his way out with a couple of punches. And now drags Devin Young across the ring and slams him head first into the turnbuckle. Muerto now across the ring, full head of steam, jumping forearm. And El Muerto goes for the cover. 2. But Devin Young kicks out at 2. Muerto now fired up. Stomp to the arm. He's going to go up to the top rope. Could be looking for that moonsault. Takes to the skies and connects. What a beautiful looking moonsault by El Muerto. He hooks the leg with the cover. 2. And no, Devin Young just able to get the right shoulder up. El Muerto there still feeding off the crowd here. Oh, but Young kips up. Series of reverse knife edges, grabs the leg, lifts him up, and a knee breaker by Devin Young. Smart move to try and ground the flying Muerto, but look at this. Devin Young has exposed that top turnbuckle. The referee now going over to try and fix it. Devin Young. Oh, look out. Oh, no. Down across the knee. Your knee is not meant to bend that way. Young now with an acai moonsault and connects. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, El Muerto not out of this one yet. Oh, Muerto looked like he was going for a kick there, but Young caught it and then follows it up with a running lariat. Devin Young now going out to the top rope. Looks like he might be looking for a moonsault, and he is, but El Muerto gets out of the way. Muerto now hooks him up on the shoulders. Electric chair driver. Muerto now goes to the outside. Springboard DDT plants Devin Young. He goes for the cover. 2, 3, got him. Let's take a look at the replay on this one as El Muerto and Devin Young battling back and forth. You see Young tossing him shoulder first into that ring post and then grabbing him by the ankles and alley-ooping him out of the corner. Muerto, though, would get the speed and the flying going. Hits the forearm there, went for the cover, but Young was able to kick out. And then look at the height El Muerto gets on this moonsault. He goes for the cover and thought we had a winner here. But Devin Young's still in it. And you see Devin Young, look at this. Down across the knee. And then Young with the acai moonsault goes for the cover. The referee there. But El Muerto kicks out. And then El Muerto hoists him up on the shoulders in that electric chair position and down into the electric chair driver. And then springboard down with the DDT. And that put the lights out for Devin Young in this one. Second straight win for El Muerto. One over the big Vince Varick and now against someone more his size than Devin Young. But El Muerto is en fuego. Non-title tag team action here featuring the EWA World Tag Team Champions Rock and Rumble as Kid Dynamic. Oh, he got caught by Blitz. As the champions here taking on the Wreckoning. Again, non-title match. Rock and Rumble is taking on all comers. Oh, look out. Crucifix here by Kid Dynamic. Blitz able to kick out. The Wreckoning fresh off of a win over Too Large at Battle Zone. While the champions were successful in defending the EWA World Tag Team Championships in a triple threat tornado match against the Shuttle to Paradise and Neon Hearts. Tag now made by the Wreckoning. Double team Irish whip here and a double flapjack. Havoc now the legal man. Dropping an elbow on the back of Kid Dynamic. Another elbow finds the mark on the inside of the knee. Havoc now with the Irish whip. Kid reverses it, sends him into his own corner. Big right hand. A second one is caught by Havoc and a right by the big man. And now he sends Kid off with an Irish whip, picks him up, sidewalk, slams him down, goes for the cover. Only gets a 1 count before Kid's out of it. Havoc with a boot to the midsection. Irish whip here by Havoc. Kid, though, catches him with an elbow coming into the corner. Kid goes underneath, schoolboys him over, up to his feet, and then hits an enziguri. Kid now has got to make a tag. He throws him into the corner, and there it is, the tag to the big Mount Monadnock. Double super kick by Rock and Rumble. But Havoc able to make it over to Blitz and make a tag. But I don't think Mount Monadnock cares. He sends Blitz into his corner. Although Blitz there catches him with an elbow. Waistlock, but to no avail as the Mountain just shrugs him off. Another elbow by Blitz. He is desperately trying to stay out of that corner. Mount Monadnock now picking him up onto the shoulders. Blitz, though, turns it into a DDT. Monadnock out to the outside to recover for a second. And then right back into the ring. Oh, Blitz able to avoid the clothesline. But he just can't seem to keep hold of Mount Monadnock. Oh, what a knee lift. And Blitz goes down hard. Mount Monadnock with a scoop slam. And now he makes the tag to Kid Dynamic. And Kid comes in with a jumping elbow drop and now out to the ring apron. Springboard frog splash by Kid Dynamic. He hooks the leg with the cover. Only a 1 count, though. I think Blitz was able to kick out even though Havoc was right there to break it up as well. Blitz blocks the punch. Oh, he picks Kid up over his head into a military press slam. Blitz now sends Kid into the corner, but Kid catches him coming in. Wheelbarrow into a stunner by Kid Dynamic. He's going to go up to the top rope. Diving elbow, but nobody home, and Blitz with a running kick. Just as Kid kind of bounced off the canvas. And he makes the tag to Havoc. Kid Dynamic might be out. He's not moving. Havoc picks him up to a vertical base. Sends him into the corner. Oh, but Kid reverses. Oh, Havoc with an elbow finds the mark. Into the buckle, and the tag is made to Blitz. Scoop slam by Havoc. The Wreckoning. Off the ropes they go. Stereo diving headbutts. Oh, but look at that. Kid grabbed the leg and dragon screw leg whip Blitz over. And he makes the tag to Mount Monadnock. Blitz is not going to like what he finds when he gets to his feet. The Mountain sends him into the corner. Oh, but Blitz. Oh, going for a double axe handle, but Monadnock blocked it. Sends him back to the turnbuckle, and he makes the tag again to Kid Dynamic. Oh, Kid with a roundhouse kick. And then look at that, a ripcord standing Spanish fly. Kid now working over the knee and the ankle. Really putting the torque on Blitz there. Grabs the leg and spikes it into the mat. Kid now rolls outside. Back into the ring. Puts him up on the shoulders in a fireman's carry, but Blitz, with a couple of elbows, breaks out of it. And then Blitz sends him into the Wreckoning corner. Oh, look at that. Kid caught him coming in. And he's going to send him all the way across into his corner. And the tag is made to the Big Mountain. And another double super kick by Rock and Rumble. Oh, but look at that. While Mount Monadnock had his back turned, Havoc got the tag. Hits with a big clothesline, but it didn't even stun the Mountain. Into the corner. Tag made to Kid. Second turnbuckle on the inside. Double axe handle across the elbow. Oh, Havoc able to avoid there. Sets him off with an Irish whip. And a flapjack by Havoc. Oh, Kid trips him down with a drop toe hold. Drops the elbow, and now Kid just punching the knee of Havoc. Trying to keep the big man of the Reckoning off his feet, but Havoc out to the floor as Kid was on the apron. I think he knew that Kid was going to try and fly. But now Kid, Hurricane Rana on Blitz on the outside. And now he turns his attention back to the ring and the legal man, Havoc. Right hand by Havoc, double axe handle. Drives the knee into the canvas. Havoc now, second turnbuckle on the inside. Waiting for Kid to get back to his feet. Elbow, but Kid moves out of the way. Sets him up for the Irish whip into the corner. Oh, an elbow. Breaks that, and then a big time clothesline by Havoc. Sends Kid into his corner. Puts him up on the top rope. And tosses him off by his head. Tag is made to Blitz. Blitz now. Double axe handle right between the shoulder blades. And Blitz now is going to go up to the top rope. Diving elbow to the back of the neck. Blitz goes for the cover. But Mount Monadnock in to break it up. Kid kips up. Couple of strikes and a forearm crumples Blitz down. Another flurry here by Kid Dynamic. And then again with that ripcord standing Spanish fly. Kid with the Irish whip reversed by Blitz. Blitz just, look at that, grinding the forearm across the face of Kid Dynamic. And now Blitz goes back to his corner to make the tag. Mount Monadnock could tag himself in. Havoc charges in, but Kid caught him with a kick to the midsection. Irish whip by Kid Dynamic. Leapfrogs over. Oh, Havoc sidesteps the drop kick. Havoc now picks him up. But Kid able to free himself with some punches. Ducks underneath and a clothesline by Havoc. Oh, look at Havoc, all fired up. What's he got in mind here? Off the ropes. Jumping neck breaker. A big time lariat. Oh, but Kid caught the right hand. And then takes him over with a Hurricane Rana. Kid sends Havoc into the corner. It's a forearm. Makes the tag to Mount Monadnock. Uh-oh, Monadnock to the top. Here we go. Up onto the shoulders of Kid, who walks the mountain to the center of the ring, and the landfall. He goes for the cover, but Blitz in to quickly break it up, because that would have surely spelled the end of this match. Oh, Havoc gets out of the way of the leg drop and then hits a drop kick on Mount Monadnock. The Mountain, oh, look at that, just runs and collides into Havoc. Monadnock sends him into the corner. Havoc fighting out. But Monadnock puts him right back in there. But again, Havoc doing everything he can. Double underhook. Havoc counters. Big clothesline sends Mount Monadnock down. They finally get the Big Mountain off his feet. They send him into the corner. Havoc makes the tag. Uh-oh, look at this. Look at the power of Havoc up into the electric chair. Blitz up on the top rope. Psycho Wrecker. Blitz goes for the cover and he hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Mount Monadnock kicked out. A lot of faith in his partner there. Kid Dynamic he was coming into the ring, but I think he felt that the Mountain still was able to kick out. Reversal in the Irish Whip. Blitz now in the corner. Mount Monadnock just yanking on the head, ripping at the eyes. And he drags Blitz across the way into the other corner. Uh-oh, look out here. Mount Monadnock, what's he got in mind? Charges in. Drives all that body weight into Blitz. Pulls him out with an alley-oop. Monadnock goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Blitz gets the left shoulder up. Off the ropes goes Mount Monadnock. Goes for the splash, but Blitz got the knees up. And then comes in with a flying forearm. And he makes the tag to Havoc. Big right hand by Havoc. Second turnbuckle now on the inside. Diving splash. Havoc rolls Mount Monadnock over into a cover. Not even a 2. Mount Monadnock got kicked out at 1. Irish Whip now here by Havoc. He makes the tag to Blitz. Scoops up the Mountain and slams him. Holds him open. Diving headbutt to a questionable area there by Blitz. Big rights and lefts. Kick to the midsection. Blitz. Hangman's neck breaker. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Mount Monadnock kicks out again. Blitz trying. Going off the ropes. Boot to the face. Irish Whip reversed by Monadnock. Oh, both men collide. Blitz with a jawbreaker. Goes to his corner and he makes the tag to Havoc. Not often that we say this, but Mount Monadnock needs to make a tag as he gets power slammed by Havoc. He hooks the leg. 2, 3, got him. You've got to call this an upset. The Wreckoning here with the double team, with the double flapjack. Kid, though, with that fast-paced offense with the enziguri, making the tag, double super kick by the champions. Then Kid to the skies with a springboard frog splash. Blitz, though, with the power of the military press slam. And Kid with the wheelbarrow into the stunner. And the Wreckoning here. Look at the power of Havoc hoisting up the 400-pound Mount Monadnock onto his shoulders. And then Blitz with the Psycho Wrecker. But that wouldn't be enough to keep the Mountain down. He'd go for the cover here, but Blitz able to kick out. And then here, Hangman's neck breaker. And then the Irish Whip. Big time power slam by Havoc. He would hook the leg, and Kid thought he still had something left in the tank to his partner, but that was enough for the 3 count. A massive, massive non-title win here for the Wreckoning, and you have to think that puts them in line for a shot at the EWA World Tag Team Championships. All right, we're set for our next match here as we have Vince Varick taking on the Fifth Horseman, who comes flying in with a leaping clothesline. This is the first time that we're seeing the Fifth Horseman in action since losing the EWA Interstate Championship to Blade Bishop at Battle Zone. But he's taking it right to Vince Varick, showing no signs of a letdown from the title loss. Both men here locked up. Varick now into the wrist lock. Full arm dragon twist, and then hauls the Horseman over and then follows it up with a running lariat. Varick slamming the arm of the Horseman down. Kick to the back. And now Varick to the apron. Slingshot somersault senton by the big man, and Varick goes for the cover, but only gets a 1 count before the Horseman kicks out. Double axe handle by Varick. Collar and elbow tie up here with both men. Varick goes behind into the rear waistlock. Horseman, though, tosses him over his shoulder and then applies a side headlock on the canvas. Varick with the head scissors to escape. And he's got that head scissors clamped on. Horseman able to escape, though, but Varick charges in with a neck breaker. Varick now sizing up the former champion. Horseman, though, blocks. Sets him up for the Irish whip. Back elbow connects and Varick goes down hard. And Horseman with a standing shooting star press. And Varick rolls to the floor. Horseman quickly out after him, but Varick might have lured him in there. Has him up on the shoulders. And then drops him face first across the barricade. Varick now sends Horseman back into the ring. Picks the Horseman up. Has him up on the shoulders and a fireman's carry and down into a gutbuster. Varick off the ropes. Jumping neck breaker. Horseman now out to the floor, and Varick's going to go up to the top rope. Diving cross body to the floor. Good Lord. That's 400 plus pounds crashing down, but the Horseman is able to reverse things here. Slamming the arm of Vince Varick down on the floor. Horseman now cranking on the neck as the referee trying to get both men back into the ring. He's up to a 5 count, another standing shooting star press. And Horseman sends Varick back into the ring. Look out, what's he got in mind here? Oh, just taking some time to flex. It almost cost him, but Horseman looked the big man up into a fireman's carry and a gut buster of his own. Turnabout is fair play. Horseman goes up to the top rope. Dives off, but there's nobody home. Horseman trying to break away from Varick. Oh, Varick hits him with a knee. Up onto the shoulders. Horseman reverses, falling reverse DDT. Right hands by the former Interstate Champion. Sets up Varick for the Irish whip. Spear by the Horseman. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no, Varick able to shoot the left shoulder out of there. Horseman now picks him back up to a vertical base. Kick to the midsection, topples Varick. He goes up top. This could be corkscrew shooting star press. Horseman hooks the leg. 1, 2, and it's over. Let's take a look back at what happened in this one. Vince Varick owned the beginning of the match, hitting that big crossbody to the floor, but it was shortly after that that the Horseman took over, hitting that fireman's carry gutbuster, and then the big spear. He'd go for the cover, but Varick would kick out. And then there it is, corkscrew shooting star press. And the fifth Horseman back onto his winning ways. He may not be the interstate champion anymore, but the Horseman, you can know he's looking at his chance to hopefully go and regain the gold. One-on-one action here next up on Thursday Trauma as it's Layne Damage taking on KJ Monroe. KJ ducks the clothesline attempt. And now both men locked up here in the center of the ring. KJ backs Layne up. Up against the ropes here. Referee calling for a break. Oh, but Layne with a kick to the midsection. Tied up again here in the center of the ring. KJ again showing that he's got some power, pushing the big man back into the turnbuckle. And again, no clean break from Layne Damage, and a double axe handle sends KJ down to the canvas. Layne now deadlifts him up into a back suplex. Layne now out to the ring apron. We've seen him do this before. Slingshot shoulder block, but KJ knew it was coming too and was able to get out of the way. Irish whip, and Layne goes up and over and down to the floor. Monroe take a second to go after him, and and that allowed Layne to recover and hit that short clothesline. Double axe handle to the back of the head. Layne grabs the leg, kicks the inside of the knee. Oh, but Monroe kicks him off. KJ sends him back into the ring. Both men back in, but Layne up to his feet. And again, collar and elbow tie up here between these two. Layne goes behind into a rear waist lock. That is a big man to be squeezing like that. No, but KJ able to toss him over his shoulder and then slap on a headlock on the canvas. Oh, and look at the pressure being applied by the West Coast Kid. KJ now, front chancery, and then drives the knee into the top of the head. He goes for the cover, but Layne kicked out even before the one. KJ, though, giving him all he can handle here. Picks the big man up into a fireman's carry, but Layne with the elbows. And DDT, spiking Monroe's head into the mat. Layne Damage now up to the top rope. Diving knee drop. Oh, KJ catches him, rolls him up into a pin. But Layne Damage kicks out. And another big time lariat by Layne. And now just mounting KJ Monroe, raining left hands down. Oh, KJ, though, caught him with a kick to the head. Grabs the leg. Working over that knee and ankle. One way to take the big man down to size. Oh, KJ charges in, but Layne catches him with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. He goes for the cover, and Monroe kicks out at 1. Layne now grabbing the arm. Oh, look at this, turning him over, and now, look at this, just ripping at the hand, but KJ able to get out. Goes up and takes him down with a Hurricane Rana. Follows it up with a jumping elbow. KJ now, again working over the knee. Now goes for the cover on Layne, but Layne kicks out at 1. Oh, look at that. Layne moves, but KJ catches him with a super kick. And then look out, straight jacket German suplex. Monroe now with an armbar. And then twists it down to the canvas. Damage now out on the apron. KJ charges in, shoulder tackles Layne to the outside. Both men on the floor here. And KJ quickly gets him back into the ring. Springboard frog splash, but Layne moved out of the way. Layne now with an Irish whip into the buckle, charges in, clothesline, and then bulldogs him out. Layne's going to go for the cover and hook the leg. 2. Oh, KJ gets the right shoulder up. Kick to the midsection. Layne now has him up into a powerbomb position, but KJ with the punches to break free. Clotheslines him into the turnbuckle. And KJ stomping away. Monroe goes for the cover. 1, 2. But Layne kicks out at 2. Monroe with an elbow right to the top of the head. Oh, KJ's fired up. Off the rope, springboard into a poison Rana. KJ now is going to go up to the top rope. He's got his sights set. What's he looking for? Missile drop kick finds the mark. KJ picks him up. Right hand. Kick to the back of the knee. Drapes the leg over the head and DDTs him. KJ with the cover. 1, 2. And Layne damage just gets the right shoulder up. KJ now sizing him up. Picks him up. Emerald Flosion. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. KJ Monroe picking up a win here as we look back at what went down. Layne up to the top rope. Diving knee drop. And then KJ would charge in but get tilt-a-whirl backbreaker for his trouble. But then KJ with that super kick and then straight jacket German suplex. Layne would send him into the corner, charge him with the clothesline, pull him out with a bulldog. He'd go for the cover, but Monroe still had something left. And then KJ would get fired up here. He'd go for a cover, but Layne still in it. And then springboard poison Rana connected. Followed it up with a missile drop kick. And then KJ from behind hooks the head with the leg here. Spikes it into with a leg DDT. He went for the cover. Thought he might have had him, but Layne kicked out. But then KJ picking up the big 300-plus pounder, dropping him with the Emerald Flosion. And that put the lights out on Layne damage. The West Coast Kid, KJ Monroe, picking up another win as he's styling here on Thursday Trauma. Main event time here on Thursday Trauma as we've got the EWA World Heavyweight Champion Alexander Alberts taking on Johnny Passion, and Alberts quickly with a Northern Light suplex and then follows it up with a bulldog. Johnny wanted this match with Alberts. They were both part of a 6-man tag team match in the main event of Monday Madness this past Monday, where Johnny and the Shuttle to Paradise picked up a win over Alexander Alberts and the Bullet Boys when Perry Milo used Alberts' own Dragon Sleeper hold to get the submission. But Johnny went to EWA officials and said, I didn't get enough of Alexander Alberts after what he did to me. I want him again on Trauma one-on-one, and they granted his wish. And here we are, as Alberts with the standing top wrist lock. Oh, putting the pressure on Johnny Passion. It was not this past Monday, but a week ago Monday, where Alexander Alberts came out during Johnny Passion's match with Aiden Flynn and dropped him with a DDT while the referee's back was turned. And this started this whole attitude and demeanor adjustment of the World Heavyweight Champion. But Johnny now, big right hand in the corner, sets him up, suplexes him into the corner. Johnny goes for the cover, one, but only a 1 count. Oh, Alberts trips him down. Johnny goes to the outside, but Alberts goes out quickly to cut him off. Grabs the legs, turns him over into a variation of a figure 4 here on the outside. Senton splash by the champion, but Johnny kips up. It runs right into a forearm. Alberts now, but Johnny, oh, look at that. Sends him down to the floor. Referee's count is up to 5. Johnny may not be hearing the count. He may be blinded by rage here. Referee up to 6. Johnny may not even care about the count. He just wants to put the hurting on Alexander Alberts, who catches Johnny with a knee. And now the champion sends Johnny into the ring. Both men now back inside. Alberts with an Irish whip into the buckle. Puts, oh, the leg over. And wait, what's going on? That's Moose the Maple Mauler's music. What's happening here? Alberts is looking towards the entranceway, but look out! In the ring, it's Moose! Oh, Alberts, though, catches him with a jawbreaker. Kick to the midsection. Moose with a backdrop, and the referee, what's he doing? He's got to Moose out of there. Oh, Johnny with a super kick from behind. Follows it up with a drop kick. Johnny Passion taking advantage of the distraction, interference, whatever you want to call it, by Moose. And Johnny sends the champion into the corner, but Alberts with a right elbow. And now T-bone suplex. Alberts now getting his bearings back underneath him. I can't believe what just happened there. I mean, Moose obviously wants a chance to get his championship back. Alberts with a senton off the top rope. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Johnny kicks out. Oh, and Alberts can't believe it. Alberts now picks him up. Fisherman Buster. Uh-oh. What's Alberts got in mind here? Grabs the head. There it is. He's got the Dragon Sleeper locked in. Johnny, can he fight out of this? And no, that's it. Johnny Passion taps out. Let's take a look at what went down here. As Johnny early on would suplex the champion into the corner. Alberts would then hit that exploder. This was after Moose the Maple Mauler came out to stick his nose into this match. Alberts going for the cover after the senton, but Johnny would kick out, but then the Dragon Sleeper locked in right in the middle of the ring, and Johnny Passion taps out. Alexander Alberts pulls out the win, despite the best efforts of Moose the Maple Mauler. But you gotta wonder what was on Moose's mind here tonight. But that's gonna do it here for Thursday Trauma. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week.